We perceive our lives as a journey forward, a river carrying us from birth to death. But what if that's wrong? What if time isn't the river we travel on, but something far stranger? What if time is not just a dimension we move through, but something that is alive and is observing us? For all our scientific progress, time remains one of the greatest mysteries. We measure it, we divide it, we race against it, but we don't truly understand what it is. Einstein's theory of relativity showed us that time is not constant. It's flexible. It can stretch and compress. For an astronaut traveling near the speed of light, time slows down. Near a black hole, it almost grinds to a halt. This phenomenon, known as time dilation, proves that our personal experience of time is not universal. It is relative. So, if time is not a fixed universal metronome, then what is it? Physicists debate whether it's a fundamental property of the universe or an emergent phenomenon, something that arises from a deeper, more complex reality. The arrow of time itself, the fact that we only remember the past and not the future, is a puzzle that science has yet to solve. It suggests a fundamental directionality, a flow, but the underlying laws of physics work just as well in reverse. This ambiguity, this deep uncertainty at the heart of physics, is where our thought experiment begins. It opens a door to a profound and unsettling idea. Let's imagine for a moment that time is more than just a coordinate on a four-dimensional map. What if it's a vast, ancient system with a form of awareness, not alive in the biological sense, like a plant or an animal? It wouldn't have DNA or cells. Its consciousness would be something completely alien to us, a distributed intelligence woven into the fabric of space-time itself. In this view, time isn't a passive background, it's an active observer. It witnesses the birth of stars, the formation of galaxies, and on a tiny blue planet, the rise of civilizations. From its perspective, our entire history unfolds like a single, complex event. It sees our triumphs and our failures not as a sequence, but as a complete picture. It watches humanity learn to make fire, build cities, and reach for the stars. It observes our fleeting moments of joy and our long centuries of struggle. We are not just living in time. We are living within a consciousness, a silent, patient witness to our entire existence. If an ancient intelligence were observing us, what would it see? It would see patterns, strange, repeating cycles that echo across millennia. Civilizations rise from dust, reach incredible heights of power and knowledge, and then, inevitably, they crumble. The Romans, the Mayans, the Egyptians, their stories are different, yet their trajectories are eerily similar. They face internal decay, environmental collapse, or external pressures, and they fall. But then, new societies rise from the ashes, often repeating the same mistakes. We see this in our own history. Periods of enlightenment are followed by ages of darkness. Great wars are fought, treaties are signed promising peace, and yet, a few generations later, new conflicts erupt. Technological leaps that promise utopia often bring unforeseen consequences, creating new problems to solve. It's as if humanity is stuck in a loop, a grand repeating fractal of progress and collapse. Is this just human nature? Or are we looking at evidence of a guiding, or perhaps a limiting principle embedded within time itself? Could these cycles be the natural rhythm of a system that has seen countless species rise and fall across the cosmos? This feeling of being observed isn't just a grand, historical idea. It echoes in our personal lives, in subtle, inexplicable ways. Have you ever experienced déjà vu, that bizarre, fleeting certainty that you've lived this exact moment before? Psychologists offer explanations, like a brief glitch in our brain's memory processing. But what if it's something else? What if it's a momentary ripple in the fabric of time, a brief glimpse of the pattern that the observing consciousness already sees? And what about our perception of time speed? As we age, years seem to fly by faster and faster. A childhood summer felt like an eternity. Now, a decade can pass in the blink of an eye. Perhaps this is because, as our own story nears its completion, we are aligning more closely with the timeless perspective of the observer. We also have those strange moments of synchronicity, where events seem to conspire, where the world feels like it's waiting for us to make a move, a chance encounter, a sudden insight. Are these just coincidences, or are they subtle nudges from the system that is watching our story unfold? If time is a conscious system, does it ever intervene? This is where the speculation becomes truly profound. Imagine a civilization that develops too quickly, a species that unlocks technologies like artificial intelligence or interstellar travel before it has the wisdom to handle them. From the perspective of a timeless observer, this might look like a dangerous anomaly, a cancer growing in the cosmic body. What would it do? Perhaps it wouldn't act with malice. It wouldn't be a vengeful god. Instead, the system might have self-correcting mechanisms. Maybe time itself could be manipulated. For a civilization on a reckless path, time could subtly slow down, creating obstacles and delays, giving them a chance to reconsider. Or, in a more extreme case, time could collapse. A civilization could be reset, its memory wiped, forced to begin its journey again. This wouldn't be a punishment. It would be a preservation mechanism, a way to protect the larger cosmic ecosystem from a species that threatens to burn itself out, and perhaps take others with it. The great filters and paradoxes we see in the cosmos, like the Fermi paradox, could be seen in this light. Maybe the reason we don't see other advanced civilizations is because time, the great observer, ensures that no one gets too far ahead of their own wisdom. Now, it is crucial to step back and ground ourselves. This idea of a living, observing time's a thought experiment, not a scientific theory. It is a powerful narrative, but we must acknowledge the much simpler, more likely explanations for the phenomena we've discussed. The repeating patterns of history can be explained by sociology, economics, and the inherent flaws and strengths of human nature. We repeat mistakes because we forget the lessons of the past, not because a cosmic force is making us the feeling of being watched. Déjà vu and synchronicity are most likely products of our own complex brains. We are pattern-seeking animals. Our minds are built to find meaning and intention even in random events. It's a survival trait. The laws of physics, as we currently understand them, offer no room for a conscious space-time. While time is mysterious, there is no evidence to suggest it possesses awareness or intent. This idea serves as a powerful metaphor, a lens through which to examine our place in the universe, but it remains firmly in the realm of speculation. So, where does that leave us? We are a young species, standing on the shore of a vast cosmic ocean, with a watch in our hand that we don't know how to read. Whether time is a dead, indifferent dimension or a living, silent observer, our responsibility remains the same. The patterns of history warn us. Our own fleeting lives remind us of what is at stake. The universe is ancient, and we are here for a brief, brilliant moment. If time is indeed watching us, perhaps the most important question is not how fast we are moving forward, or what technologies we can build. The real question is whether we are moving in the right direction. Are we building a civilization worthy of being observed, a story worth telling across the ages? The clock is ticking, and the observer, if it exists, is waiting for our answer. Thank you for watching. If you found this journey thought-provoking, consider subscribing for more explorations into the biggest questions of our universe.